Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the rereading books tag. I was tagged by Kayla Lenzen. I'll link her channel down below. So these are 10 prompts pertaining to rereading books or not. Alright, let's go. So I'm looking down because I have the questions here. The first one is, where do you sit on the rereading scale from almost never to all the time? Almost never, a little bit more than almost never. There are a couple books that I have reread. I feel like what started my rereading was like mostly for school, and I think I've reread for fun like maybe 3 or 4 books. So almost never. All right, number 2, has that changed over your reading life? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm more inclined to reread a book. Although, here's the thing. I don't think I would reread a book unless I knew I was gonna, like, really enjoy it. So, I don't know. Maybe not. No, it hasn't changed, to answer that question. When do you reread? Immediately after, or a year later, or when the mood strikes? Probably like a long time after. I feel like I would only reread a book if I like somewhat forgot most of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, so probably a year later and when the mood strikes. Why do you reread books? I feel like I reread books because I really enjoyed it the first time and I enjoyed the experience so much that I like I said earlier, I only reread books once I kind of forgot what they were about. So for the most part, when I reread books, it would be because I know I really enjoyed it at the time, but I kind of forgot it and I kind of lost the vibe. So I want to get back into it, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, next one. How do you reread books? Faster, slower, or just the best bits? Um, Probably faster because I already know like mostly what it's about. I feel like I read at the same speed, but then I discover new things that I missed the first time, or I read it faster, but probably just the same speed. Um, who or what do you reread more specifically? I feel like mostly classics. No, I reread one classic. Come on, Celeste. Um, Historical fiction. Yeah, I think it's yeah, historical fiction. I mean, really, I don't think it's any genre in particular. Like I said earlier, I think it's just really like 6 out of 5 star reads for me, you know. So next up, is there a book that you found better when you reread it? Yeah, I think Mr. Pip by Lloyd Jones was a lot better the second time I read it. It's a book that takes place on a Pacific island, and it follows specifically this girl, but this tribe that lives on this island where there's also like a war with the rebels, and all that is going on, and their island is kind of being torn apart. And so this man takes it upon himself to be the teacher for the children, even though he's not a teacher, but there's no other teacher. And so he reads them Great Expectations. And so the story is a coming of age story of this girl and how she grows up on this island and how she relates to to Pip from Great Expectations. Pip is the main character in Great Expectations, which is why it's called Mr. Pip. It's a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it even more the second time around. And you don't have to have read Great Expectations to enjoy this one, but it does help to have read it. Just saying. Um, and one that was worse. So like, when you reread it, was there anyone that was worse? No, I don't think so. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Number 9, which one book have you reread the most times? Since audiobooks count as books, definitely Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer, whatever. When I was younger, I did a lot of time in the hospital, and I had this Walkman, and the only audiobook, or like the only CD, no, the only audiobook I had was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And so that one, I reread it, like I listened to it on a loop, I'm not even kidding. And so that one. So yeah, there we go, that's the tag. The last prompt is to tag someone, but I want to hear everyone. I tag everyone. Yeah, you're tagged. You're it. You're it! Okay, anyway, comment down below your thoughts, like this video if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!